All right, so we decided to make a video and show y'all how we use load stick. This is how we do it. You can argue with it, say it's wrong, whatever. Let us know in the comments if y'all got a better way, but this is how we do it. And I know there are several different ways to do it and kind of get the same result, but first thing you got to do, everybody wants to know somebody else's load number. Well, one load number is not going to transfer to a different car unless the car is identical, built on the same jig, everything's exactly the same. So asking somebody else for their load number really is not going to help you a whole lot. But so what we did, we went out and we took a Sharpie and colored our shock shaft, because that little travel indicator that's on there is worthless. All it's going to show you is the most max travel. You can drive through the pits and come back, and it's probably going to show more travel than you actually have on the racetrack. So we took a Sharpie, colored the shock shaft, go out and run. When we came back, it was to about right there. It was 13/16 from the bottom. So when we got back to the shop, we rode the car in the shop, measured the shock shaft that was showing, subtracted 13/16 from that. That gave us our travel number. Then next, you measure your center to center on your shock, get that number. Ours is 18 5/8. Set your load stick to 18 5/8, bolt it on. To me, this is the most aggravating part, trying to measure exactly center to center. If you've got the actual tool to do this with, it'll make it a whole lot easier.
Alright, 18 5/8.
But to me, just being consistent so you get repeatable results is the most important thing. So anyway, you got the 18 5/8, zero your gauge. Next, we're gonna jack the car up, pull the right front off. You can do it with the wheel on or off. I like to pull it off just to make things more consistent, because
sometimes you got 19-pound wheels.
Yeah, if you do it later on, you got a different wheel, different tire, different offset, anything can change it. So I just like to pull the wheel off so it stays more consistent. So alright, so now he's got the wheel off. You can see our number right there is, what's it say?
878.
So that 878 number, I'm writing it down, hang on. That's our static number. So if you want your cart ride height, no matter what spring you put in here, you can go anywhere from a 300 to a 1200. Turn your wedge bolt until you get back to 878, your ride height's going to be the same. So that's what your static number does for you.
So if you're out at the racetrack on one of them dirt pads or something,
yeah, where you can't use scales,
and you can't measure your ride heights, let's say you can change the spring and get back the same ride height.
Yeah, so that's the advantage to that. This is way easier. Most people try to act like a load stick's rocket science, and it's really not. So, but anyway, now we're going to pull it down and just measure our. We'll probably do our 2-inch and 4-inch number.
So it'll be 16 in bites.
Yeah.
Right there. Alright, 16 and 5/8.
So that number's what? Alright, so the GoPro died. We had to charge it for a minute, so we're going to try to get through this before it dies again. But anyway, we was at our 2-inch travel, and we got 1356 was the load there. So we went ahead and pulled it on down to 4 3/8 travel, which is, we travel about 4 3/4, but the load stick, Dillan's kind of messed up when he put it together. You can see he ran out of threads on top. He still got a little on bottom, so we need to probably adjust this next time we do it. But we got 4 3/8. We travel about 4 3/4 is about what it showed. But anyway, that number was 2022 is what we're at now. So that's your bottom number. So what you can do with that number now, that's how much load is going to transfer on the right front. in that track condition that we were in last weekend. Honestly, that could have been through the bumps, but that's how much load is going to transfer onto that corner. So if you want to change springs, if you want to go to a lighter spring, you can go to a 50-pound lighter, 100-pound lighter, pull it down to that travel, turn your wedge bolt to that number till you get back to the 2022, and that should be how far your car is going to travel. Now when you go back to ride height, if you got a softer spring, your ride height's not going to be right. It's going to sit way high, but that really don't matter. That only matters when you're sitting in the shop. So if you go to a stiffer spring and do that, your ride height's probably going to be a lot lower, and the car's not going to travel as far.
It's going to travel to the same spot.
It's going to travel to the same spot, but it's going to start lower, yeah.
You might read your ride height and be like, dang, it's awful low, I'm going to bottom out. But it's going to travel to the same spot.
It should, in theory, travel to the same spot, whatever spring's in it. It's just going to start higher with a softer spring and start lower with a stiffer spring. So anyway, that's how we use the load stick. Like I said, people make it out to be rocket science, and it's really not rocket science. It's just, as Chad Wehrs says, it's just another way of gathering data and easier way of changing springs. But again, that's our way. If y'all got a better way, let us know in the comments. We're always looking for better ways of doing things, but we hadn't used this a whole lot, but what little bit we have, it's pretty cool too. But that's exactly what it is, a tool. It's not magic, so don't be scared of it.
That's our tip of the week.
Yeah, so y'all like, comment, let us know what y'all think. Let us know if y'all want to see more stuff like this, and
we'll be glad to do it.
We're gonna start trying to make more shop videos. So.